I am Wojo, and this is JP. And today we just watched American Reunion.
We did.
The sequel to American Wedding, which is the sequel to American Pie 2, which is the sequel to American Pie.
Yes.
And for some reason, American Pie Bandcamp, American Pie Naked Mile, and apparently the other American Pie don't count.
They don't.
Because they all suck. Because they're all directed DVD.
Right.
And they don't consist of any of the main characters. This one actually consists of the main characters.
They came back for this
That's
one.
why they brought it out in theaters. And
hence the
DVD.
word reunion.
Ah. This comes full circle.
Always thinking I am. See, everybody came back for this one. That's why it's called American Reunion. And it happens to be taking place during their high school reunion.
Now, the first... Well, let's go over the first couple of them, because, I mean, you can't just do a review of a sequel and not give everybody your input on the first couple. The first one was kind of... It was a landmark, I think.
It was, yeah, it was great.
It was a landmark movie. I mean, everybody mentions this. This is kind of the teen R movie. There wasn't, like, most teen movies before that point didn't reach R. Like, if you did a movie about teenagers, you weren't going to rate it R.
It's true. And we were young when this came out.
Yeah.
Really
This
young.
came out, like, in the 90s. Came out in 99.
99. Yeah, so
I was 9.
Young. You were young. You were a young man.
Yes.
I was like 13.
Yeah, well. Yeah, so I was 9.
You didn't see the movie, did you?
Not in theaters.
Well, yeah, I would hope not. Neither did I. Everybody talked about it, though. Everybody saw it.
But the first one was a landmark because it was the first time an R-rated movie. It was aimed towards like teenagers, early 20s. It made a lot of money. It was an R-rated comedy, and it was kind of the spark off for that. The second one, American Pie 2, obviously just kind of trying to make money off the first one. It was nice. I would say it wasn't really...
Not as good as the first one.
No, I mean, it had less of a point. Although, if you look at the series as a whole, it does actually have its reason for being there. If you look at it as American Pie 2, American Wedding, and American Pie Reunion, it actually does kind of have its own arc on its own.
It does. It works well together. It flows. But still, this one was... okay.
This one was, I found it funny at least. There were a lot of funny parts.
It had funny parts, but I was bored most of the time though. Really. I mean, I was waiting for the funny things to happen.
You know what? It's a very rehashed story, and if this was, 8 years ago, if this was like right after the original came out, which they really couldn't do it right after the original came out. They had to wait 10, 12 years to do a reunion.
Yes.
It's not as big of a landmark as the original, because the original actually did some. It was like a first of its kind. This was. I mean, there have been reunion movies made.
Yeah, but I'm saying
there's even been R-rated reunion movies.
Movie, I mean, it was okay. It was funny. They had funny parts in it. Don't get me wrong. I was laughing, but there was a lot of it where I was like, okay, when are they going to do something stupid again? Like, I'm just waiting for it and getting bored with it, and then something funny would happen. Personally, I didn't think it was amazing. I thought it was okay. It probably, if you graduated in 1999, 2000, it would be very nostalgic for you, I think. We were a bit young to really, that was about high school and graduating high school and getting through it.
Yeah.
We eventually got it, but,
it's funny. They do some kind of interesting juxtaposition of, what's funny? It came like a month after 21 Jump Street, which does the exact same thing. It's like the juxtaposition of how high school used to be to high school is now.
Yeah, it's true.
So it's so weird that the two movies that did that came out literally like a month away from each other. 21 Jump Street's still in theaters.
Right, it is, yeah. So, I mean, but it was a decent movie, and you're right. The movie was about growing up, basically, and wrapping up this story.
Which is weird, because that's what everybody thought American Pie Wedding was about.
True, but then the actors ran out of money, and so they had to come back. Maybe it'll happen again in 13 years. Who knows?
Oh, I think it'll be sooner than 13. Well, because it's only been 13 years since the original, not 13 years since American Wedding.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying they've all since run out of, well, not all of them, but probably a lot of them.
But it was still funny. If you like the original movies, you'll like this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you watched it when you were graduating high school, you'll really enjoy it, probably for the nostalgia factor, for all the '90s music and the fact that you're probably grown up and have a family now, and
But it also brings back those characters, and I feel like
Yes.
that's a major part of those movies is those characters.
It's true.
Specifically Stifler. I mean, come on,
Stifler's
everybody
back.
wants to see what Stifler does.
true, which he does get pretty crazy in this one, which is really funny. There's a lot of funny moments in this movie, definitely.
I think everybody just waits to go see what he's going to do, and it really pays off in this movie.
It does. It does a good job. However, I probably wouldn't say go see it in theaters. I would wait. Personally, I would say wait to see it on DVD or go see it somewhere else.
I would say eventually watch it. I wouldn't say don't go see it in theaters. I think there's enough movies in theaters right now that there's probably more on your list.
This is an off week for movies, I think. And I don't know, go if you want to, if you're bored this weekend, but
You know what? It came out on Easter weekend, which there wasn't anything else coming out against it.
and I don't think it'll do that great still, though. I think people are still seeing Hunger Games.
Well, Hunger Games, Clash of the Titans. Clash of the Titans made a lot of money.
It's still going out there, but
It's up in the 100 millions too.
you know, I thought it was an okay movie. It was funny, but again, my
21
opinion.
Jump Street's also still in theaters too, and I
Right.
would say between that and 21 Jump Street, it's still a toss up, but I would say probably 21 Jump Street a little bit more.
Oh yeah, that was a lot funnier than this one was.
Yeah, I
thought.
would say 21 Jump Street. I like, you know what it is? I still like the characters of American Pie.
Yeah,
It depends on what you're looking to do, because just because you want to go to the movies doesn't mean you want to go see Hunger Games every time, or you want to see
Well-
an action movie. If you're looking for a comedy and you've already seen 21 Jump Street,
Go see
Yeah,
this.
then go see this.
right. But if you haven't seen any of those movies and you're going to the movies this weekend because you're bored and you're on spring break, go see another movie. Don't go see this one. Go see 21 Jump Street or Hunger Games or something on the
Or go rent the other 3 and then go see this.
Yes. Well, assuming you haven't seen those at this point. You should see the other movies, obviously, before you see this one. At least see the first one before you see the.
Yeah, you don't have to see Wedding to go see this one. You
No.
You have to release. You don't even
You don't
have to see.
You just have to know the characters, which you get, and then it's right. You'll pick it up right from when they graduate high school to their reunion, so it'll work out okay. So that's my opinion. Go see it on DVD when it comes out, or go see something else. Just wait. I wouldn't waste your money on it, personally.
Or if you're going to waste your money, I mean, not waste your money. I don't think it's a waste of money to go see it. I didn't come out of there saying like, "Oh my God, I couldn't believe I spent my money on this."
No, but I could have spent it on something else.
I think there were at this point in time there's better movies out.
There are,
And even still, there's at least one better comedy.
at least. So yes,
That's it.
that's it.
That's it for American Reunion.
Don't see it.
Well, not don't see it. It wasn't horrible, but not the highest on the scale for movies at this point. You like those characters? Go see it. It's still a funny movie.
It is.
It has all the things that made American Pie famous,
It does.
except the pie. There was no pie.
There's no pie in this movie.
But go see it, or don't go see it.
Don't go see it.
It's up to you.
Just wait to see it on DVD.
Yeah, you can probably wait to see,
See
it on
it when
DVD.
it's rented for $1 on Redbox when it comes out.
Or if you can find a sugar mama to take you for free, then go.
That too. You do that.
Or if you happen to be having sex with the manager of the movie theater, have him let you in.